America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
God bless the city of Holyoke.
And the city council and all its citizens.
All right, so first things first is the president's report, and I don't have a ton to report today. My name was pulled? Oh, my name was pulled first tonight. That hasn't happened in years.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. I'm going to get us ready for public comment. For the president's report, before we start this evening, I definitely want to make sure that we take a moment to have a moment of silence for Susan Sheehan, Devin Sheehan's mom. She was a longtime city employee. She helped me a lot when I was a 22-year-old new city employee, and she looked out for me, and she looked out for a lot of people, and she was just a really great woman. And I think I speak for all of us when I say we're keeping Devin and his family in our thoughts, but I would, if there's anyone else, a moment of silence that I'm not, Councilor Graney and then Councilor Anderson-Burgos.
Yeah, I'd like to make a moment of silence for Dr. Frank Croak, who did many, many things for the people in Holyoke. God rest his soul. He battled an excruciatingly difficult disease for a long time. God bless him.
Thank you.
Second that.
Councilor Anderson-Burgos.
I'd like to, there's two. A moment of silence for Mary Jane Goggins. Mary Jane Goggins, I met her when I was like 15 or 16 years old, and she took me under her wing and protected me from the streets, I guess. Keep it simple. And another moment of silence for Vivian Lagoy. Vivian Lagoy, when I first moved to the Highlands, took me in under her wing as well, and welcomed me like a family. If anybody knew Vivian, you would say she's family, because she would say you're family. So a moment of silence for her as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Moment of silence, please. Thank you. I have just a little bit of housekeeping for this evening. We don't have anyone on Zoom, which is awesome. Full house. No, just counselors. So I didn't have to do my usual thing. But per open meeting law requirements, I just want to inform the public that on Thursday, January 15th, the Parking Advisory Committee met at 3 p.m. The meeting was, the agenda was posted, everything was followed, open meeting law, but as part of it, I had to sign off because it's not actually after business hours. So just handling that. Up next, we do have public comment unless there's anyone else who has something that we should be sharing with the public. So for those folks who are signed up for public comment this evening, we do have a few people on Zoom, but I'm going to allow the folks in the audience, if you do want to speak this evening, I have a list that folks have signed up for, but if you did not get to sign up, that's okay. You can still come up to the microphone, and we will take folks on Zoom afterwards. Everyone has 2 minutes. The city council rules are that you state your name and address for the record. And I will read who I have here on the list first. If there's anyone else in attendance that would like to speak, I'll allow that opportunity. And then we will address the folks who have their hands raised on Zoom. Does that sound good to everyone?
Sounds good.
Awesome. All right, up first, we do have Sean Sheedy, 27 Washington Ave. Hello, Sean.
Thank you, Madam President. So Sean Sheedy, I'm the Director of Facilities and Maintenance for the Holyoke Public Schools. I live at 27 Washington Avenue. And I'm here tonight just to remind the council that under agenda item number 31, 32, and 33, if a vote is to be taken tonight, that they all three have to be voted on individually, and that's how the MSBA requires the official vote to be done. That's all I had.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President.
Appreciate that, Sean. All right, up next on my list, I have the Chestnut Community Alliance, Chestnut Street, Holyoke, Mass. Welcome. Oh, let's make sure that the microphone's on. It's right, it's, Sean, you want to help? Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. And then just your name and address for the record.
Lynette Mendez, and I'm from Monroe Street. The reason that I'm here, it was a meeting that Chestnut Community Alliance had on December 18th. City Council Purcell was in attendance, and we were like 13 people. In the meeting, he mentioned a few things that we were a little bit uncomfortable about. One of them, he mentioned that now we have the numbers and everything in finance is gonna pass. It seems like there was a group arranged for everything in finance to be passed. So that was shocking to us. Most people are disgusted, disappointed that they gave the votes to certain people and they want to withdraw those votes. The second thing that he mentioned was he had an issue with one Holyoke police officer. Now he wants to form a citizens committee against Holyoke Police Department. Well, if you have an issue, you should fight your own battles. You shouldn't pin the Holyoke community against any law enforcement. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, I have Jose Adastre, 139 Hillside.
Yeah, Jose, 139 Hillside. The people here need to know if the police are going to defend us against ICE and arrest officers and assure that they don't come into our city, or if that's going to be all on us, on the moms and dads who are nervous, who are walking around packing, wondering if their kid's going to get abducted. Are you going to leave us alone to defend our kids and ourselves, or are you going to help us? Are we going to pay you to watch, or are you going to do your job? The second thing I came to say is it's a shame on the Holyoke Police Union that they took the footage of Israel's arrest at his week period. That, like, I can't believe they took his footage and put it on Mass Live, and now they don't want him to oversee the budgeting. I think it's inappropriate. Those people work for us. We didn't elect the state police. The state police should worry about the mess of a Karen Reed case that they can't figure out for themselves. They can't figure out which one of the state troopers killed Karen Reed's husband so that they could blame it on her. You guys worry about yourself. You have enough problems. And for the Holyoke Police Union to say that, and I think one of you should give me another minute because this is super important and you do it for less significant things. For the Holyoke Police Union that doesn't represent every officer here to come out and say that he shouldn't be on a board. Listen, the Northampton police arrested me. They dragged me out of my car when I was at the peak of organizing against them and defunding their budget to establish the Department of Community Care. And I can't believe that they're making me compliment them, that they at least had the decency not to take the body cam footage and put it all over the newspaper. That at least I can't believe that I'm complimenting a police department right now, but I am. Under Jody Fox's direction, I don't know if she told them not to or what, but at least they didn't plaster it all over the media and embarrass me and tell people that I shouldn't have a say in what I'm affected by. I'm a traumatized person. We elected him because he's part of our community and he represents me. Okay, the tax money I pay is for him to represent me. They have no business
Thank you.
bossing around
Thank you
our
for
elected
coming.
officials.
We're at time. Thank you.
They're ashamed of themselves.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
All right. Is there anyone else in council chambers that would like to speak this evening? Please come up and state your name and address for the record, and I will start the timer.
Hi, everybody. We good?
Yep.
I'm Claire. I live in Holyoke.
Do you have an address to state?
I do, but I think I'm going to withhold. Thank you. I live in...
Is there a motion to...
We have a rule that you provide.
So moved.
We do have a rule, so I'm just following the council rules. If
Could I make a motion that we suspend the rules to permit
Second.
folks not to give their addresses and instead verify they are a resident of Holyoke or a particular ward or something?
Okay. There was a motion made and seconded to suspend the rules to allow individuals at public comment to state their name and not give the address as long as you're able to indicate a ward. I think that's reasonable. And there was a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
No.
Okay.
Roll call.
You want a roll call? Got it. Clerk will call the roll. If you vote yes, you're voting to suspend the rules to allow for folks to state their name and a ward that they live in our city.
Murphy Ramboletti?
Yes.
Panich?
Yes.
Purcell?
Absolutely.
Israel Rivera?
Yes.
Jenny Rivera?
Yes.
Sullivan?
No.
Tallheimer?
Yes.
Bacon?
No.
Anderson Burgos?
Yes.
Devine?
Yes.
Graney?
Absolutely not.
McGrath Smith?
Yes.
Masonette?
Yes.
10 yeas, 3 nays.
Okay, with that, it passes. And just a reminder to everyone, I understand it's really helpful for the clerk if you say yay or nay. She's just doing her job and trying to, I'm going to speak on your behalf, Madam Clerk, sorry. That goes for everyone. Okay, so the rules were suspended. Counselor Bacon, I see your hand.
I'm just wondering what the ward is.
Okay, so I was going to, now that we've passed it, I'm going to have that opportunity. I haven't started the
you.
time. Thank you. Please state your name and ward for the record.
Thank you. My name's Claire, and I live in Ward 6.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, of the city of Holyoke. Hi, I just wanted to say that I saw a couple of items on the agenda that I don't have the number for them, but I wanted to voice that I think those are wonderful pursuits. Specifically, there is an item about installing a poet laureate. There was an item about having a citizens oversight committee for the police department, and there's another item about a Office of Tenants' Rights. And I just wanted to voice my like I'm thrilled to see those things being spoken about. And thank you very much. I also wanted to thank everybody for the diligent work on the modernization of our finances. And well, that's really it. I just wanted to voice my support for those items. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, on Zoom, I have, I believe, 2 hands. I have first Jason Montgomery.
Hello, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, Jason Montgomery, Ward 3. Just to introduce myself, my name is Jason Montgomery. I am a homeowner in Ward 3, the founder of the Taxpayer Press, who does the annual Holyoke Community Ofrenda, a volunteer after-school counselor or arts mentor over at Holyoke Media, and last and probably least of all, a former poet laureate of East Hampton, Massachusetts. I'm here tonight to strongly encourage this city to adopt a poet laureate as put forward by Councilor Thalheimer. I was going to write a poem, but I realized no one needs my voice to represent Holyoke. Holyoke's voices are numerous, beautiful, and vibrant. We have voices. What we don't have is a poet laureate.
1 minute.
And that in a community with such an amazing arts and culture, institution and foundation, it seems like, how has this gone for so long without an appointment? So that's all I got.
Thank you. All right. Up next, I have Spencer Fox Peterson.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Spencer Fox Peterson, 51 Portland Street, Holyoke, Mass. I'm calling in on a couple issues. The first one is I'd like to, as a quote-unquote homeowner, because I know it's really important to everybody for some reason, I am in full support of the tenants union, or tenants office of protection, excuse me. And for lots of reasons, I was a tenant at one point. I could always be a tenant again. Housing is not secure, and if we secure housing for the least of us, better things will happen for Holyoke. We're already under capacity. We need to encourage people to live and stay in Holyoke. That's good for us. Number two, there was an issue with a counselor getting entangled with law enforcement, allegedly a DUI or an OUI, whatever you want to call it. Thing is, I did a little research. Looks like it's more than one person that's been in our government that has had one of these infractions. Now, this seems to me, I've seen a lot of talk from counselors and police unions and all sorts of stuff weighing in on it, when really it's a societal issue. We have
1
a
minute.
drinking and driving problem. We have liquor stores on every store. We have on every corner, we have no public transportation. All right, so I'm sick of pointing the fingers. I'm sick of cages and guns as a solution, and police putting their fingers on the political scale to manipulate us, to give them more budget. They are not here to protect us. According to the Supreme Court, you can look it up. Gonzalez versus Castle Rock, 2005. Many other cases support this, but they are here to protect capital. Human beings aren't capital. They are not here to protect us. So they're not going to protect us against ICE, and they're not going to protect us from drunk driving. All their solution is the cage, all right? So if we want to solve this problem, we got to stop pointing our fingers and stop giving money to goons with guns, because you can't spell police without ICE. Same fucking people, excuse my language. Same attitude, same solution. Never gonna work. And it's actually disgusting, some of the counselors and what they've reposted.
We're at time.
from
Thank
the
you.
mouth of the
Thank you
police.
very much. We're at time.
Disgusting.
Thank you. We're at
Get a
time.
new-
Thank you,
get
Jeffrey.
a
Could you
new-
mute him, please? Thank you. You've gone over your time. I've been more than generous, and you have the right to drop an F-bomb, but if you come back and do it again, I'm going to have to tell you to cut it out, because you can get your point across. We have rules, and I'm doing the best to enforce them. So thanks. That goes for everyone who comes to public comment. Unless there is a motion to suspend the rules, I'm just doing my job. Thank you. On that note, I don't see anyone else who's here for public comment unless I missed it. Great. I would entertain a motion to remove item 3. Thank you, Counselor Bacon. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to take up item 3. Item 3 is from our city clerk and our administrative assistant, Jeffrey. It's the minutes from the January 5th meeting, the reorg meeting, and our January 6th meeting. Is there any discussion? Any edits, corrections? All right. As always, thank you, Jeffrey and Brenna, for doing such a great job. On the motion to accept, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. I have a note here with item 5 that we have a communication, item 15. Counselor Rivera?
I was going to say, going through the agenda, I noticed that there's a response from the chief. If you could take those up together, so that way you're not doing
Sure.
it now and then later on down the road, you got to do that.
So there's a motion to suspend the rules and take up items 5 and 15 as a package.
Second.
Yes.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So item 5, I'm going to read into the record. Item 5 is the Committee on Ordinance, to whom is referred a special permit application of the Lyman Group, LLC, 40 Lyman Street, to replace the existing retail marijuana special permit issued to Leaf Lux on December 1st, 2020, including a request to waive certain submission requirements. It was recommended that the special permit amended be granted with the following conditions. 1, prior to the permit being issued by the building department, there shall be a written and signed approval from the chief of police of the site security plan. 2, in the event of any changes to the approved plan or transfer of ownership, the applicant will come back to city council for review. All prior conditions placed on previous special permit, including the owner of the building always pay the commercial property tax rate to the extent allowed by federal, state, local laws. Business retains a minimum of 30% Holyoke residents for non-security jobs. Hiring preference be given to security personnel that are retired Holyoke police or another police department member that lives in the city of Holyoke. There shall be no marijuana consumption allowed on the site. no deliveries of retail or medical marijuana, that the hours of operation be set according to city ordinances, that the applicant follow recommendations of the OPED letter dated November 15th, 2020, and the letter from the city engineer. And that was it. But item 15, is a communication from our police chief, Brian Keenan. It's dated January 7th, 2026, and I can read it into the record. It says, sir, it's to Mayor Garcia. Sir, I have received a comprehensive security plan from Leaflux Cannabis Lyman Group LLC for a retail site at 40 Lyman Street. The security plan includes the locations and details of all security measures for the site, including but not limited to lighting, fencing, gates, waste disposal, alarms, and similar measures ensuring the safety of their employees and the protection of the premises from theft or other criminal activity. The plan is a living document, therefore it shall be subject to periodic review and improvements if necessary. I hereby approve of this submitted plan. Respectfully submitted, Chief Brian Keenan. Any other comments or questions, or are you prepared to vote on this evening?
Yes.
Okay, I think Councilor McGrath-Smith as the chair, I would entertain a motion to pass the first reading.
So moved.
Yes, upon condition of the approval by the chief of police and with all stated special
kidding.
permit conditions, motion that we pass the first reading.
Wait,
Although technically, I guess, is second reading.
this is, yeah, you're right. It's just a special permit.
Yeah.
Just kidding, sorry. But we are going to need to take a roll call vote. So I would entertain a motion to adopt the committee report and approve the special permit.
So moved.
Okay. The clerk will call the roll. If you vote yes, you are voting in favor of item 5.
Raffirin Belletti?
Yes.
Panich?
Yes.
Purcell?
Yes.
Israel Rivera?
Yes.
Jenny Rivera?
Yes.
Sullivan?
Yes.
Tallheimer?
Yes.
Bacon?
No.
Anderson Burgos?
Yes.
Devine?
Yes.
Graney?
No.
McGrath-Smith?
Yes.
Masonette?
Yes.
11 yeas, 2 nays.
With that, item 5 passes, special permits granted.
Madam President, I'd like
Yes.
to make a motion to suspend the rules and take up item 6 with item 61, please.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to suspend the rules and take up items 6 and 61 as a package. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? 6 is the list of appointments for 2026, and
Was it 61?
Yes.
Okay. I just don't understand where it goes with a appointment.
hold on one second. That's weird.
Is something missing?
Huh?
Is something missing?
Just item 61. Not on the,
Oh.
It's the very last.
it's, so sorry, guys, my apologies. 61 is filed by Councilor Bacon. It's an order that the tax collector position be replaced on Schedule A, grade 11. It appears to be a scrivener's error as no vote was taken to eliminate the position from Schedule A. Councilor Bacon?
Thank you. It was just to clean up the schedule because at one time, both treasurer and collector were taken from it when treasurer collector was on it as a merged position. And then when it was put back to treasurer alone, I couldn't locate collector alone on it. And since we're reappointing our collector, it seems we should have her listed on Schedule A, the position. That's all. It's just cleanup.
Okay. Is there any other comment? Councilor McGrath-Smith?
Thank you, Madam President. My only concern is that without an updated Schedule A in front of me, I'm just nervous about voting for it when I would just love to have it in front of me. And that's, just something that I would like to have in front of me if we're going to vote on that tonight.
Okay. Councilor Devine?
Yeah, again, I was confused with, we have a list of appointments that we always take up in January, and I just don't understand why. I get
item 61, but I don't know what that has to do with our list of appointments. So perhaps we need to send it to finance or to ordinance to make sure that's corrected.
Counselor Bacon?
Thank you. So just to clarify, we never removed the tax collector from Schedule A. It's just not listed on the form that we approved at the last meeting. But the position needs to be listed on Schedule A so the employee is properly paid and benefited because it's an ordinance position. It's just cleanup. It's just making sure it's on the sheet, that's all.
Thank you. Counselor Rivera?
I guess I would say that I agree that it may be cleanup, but this is turning into a committee meeting for an order that's technically supposed to go to a committee meeting. So I would suggest that it go to committee so that this regular meeting doesn't turn into a committee meeting.
Are you making a motion?
Motion to send to finance or ordinance?
Second.
There's no action for the committee to take.
Well, if folks want it sent to ordinance, or is it ordinance? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll just do what the will of the body will, and I don't think there's any harm to sending it to committee. If it turns out that there is, I will follow up with our finance departments and the tax collector, and we'll just make sure everything's all set. But either way, I think it's probably it's fine to just send it to committee. Counselor Bacon?
Yes, and it is fine. I just want to make sure our collector gets paid.
I think
That's
we
all.
all agree with that sentiment. We are very grateful for her. So thank you.
That's all.
All right. So how about we I would entertain a motion to, or no, Counselor, we did have a motion. Counselor Rivera made a motion to send item 61 to ordinance. And that was seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
Okay.
Madam Chair?
Yes, Counselor Graney.
If I could.
Can you just make sure you speak into the
If I
microphone?
could address the finance chair, that we may take the school department items out of order while Mr. Sheehy is here, that would be, while Mr. Sheehy is here, we could get rid of those and.
I'll second
go
that.
ahead and do it.
Okay, so there was a motion made and seconded to suspend the rules to take items 31, 32, and 33 out of order. Hold on one second. All right, motion was made and seconded to suspend the rules. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? I'm just gonna, I will read 31, 32, and 33.
Once again, Madam Chair, if I could.
Yes, Counselor,
Mr. Sheedy said that they have to be taken separately.
correct. Good point, thank you. So for item 31, Counselor Devine, I'm gonna read it into the record and then hand it over to you.
If you, I was planning on giving my report for 31, 32, and 33 all at the same time.
Okay.
Even though we have to vote on them separately.
Okay.
I think that'll save a lot of time.
That's fine, thank you. 42 is replacing 31.
Right.
So I would actually entertain a motion to take up
42 in place
42 in addition to 31,
of- Second.
32, 33.
So moved.
Good point. We didn't.
You're right, I had that on a note. Jeffrey has so many good notes for me, and I don't catch them all. All right, so on the motion to take up item 41 as well, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, so I will read these into the record, and then we will do 3 separate votes. Should I still read 31, or are we just going to have me read 41 instead?
If you want, Madam
Yeah,
President,
Councilor
that was
Devine.
going to be part of my report.
Okay.
So the key is that we vote on these separately.
Yeah.
But I think it's okay for me to give a report on them all together.
I'll read them all briefly
Okay.
into the record. So 31 is the Finance Committee in order that the city appropriate the amount of $636,812, which is in addition to the $4,498,497 previously appropriated for the purpose of paying costs of a replacement of the McMahon Elementary School roof. This will be removing existing EDPM roof and installing PVC membrane during the summer of 2026. And so it was recommended that the order be returned to the auditor. Then we have 32, which is the Finance Committee, an order that the city appropriate the amount of $5,753,418.00 for the purpose of paying costs of the partial roof replacement and code requirement upgrades at the Donahue Elementary School. This replacement consists of removal of existing PVC roof and PVC membrane, and it was recommended that the order be adopted. 33 is also the Committee on Finance, that the city appropriate the amount of $6,739,962.00 for the purpose of paying costs of partial roof replacement and code-required upgrades at the Sullivan Middle School in Holyoke. This replacement consists of the removal of existing PVC roof and PVC membrane, and it was recommended that the order be adopted. And then last was item 41, which is to replace item 31, but it is filed by Councilor Devine, ordered that in accordance with MGL Chapter 44, Section 53, the City Council accepts the provisions. I think I'm reading the wrong one, huh?
42.
42. I was like, this doesn't seem, one of these things is not like the other. 42 is replacing 31, and 42 says, it's the Finance Committee, Councilor Devine, that the city appropriate the amount of $636,812 in addition to the $4,498,497 previously approved for paying costs of a replacement of the McMahon Elementary School roof located in Holyoke, includes the removal of existing EPDM roof and installing PVC membrane, and it was ordered that the city council adopt this order. So no, it wasn't. This is 42. But this is a new order filed. Got it.
Right.
All right. On that note, I'm going to hand it over to you, Councilor Devine.
Would this be a motion to pass the first reading or just go into my report?
You can do a motion to pass the first reading, and we can open it under discussion.
Okay. Motion to pass the first reading.
Motion's been made and seconded to pass the first reading. Under discussion, Councilor Devine.
Yes. First of all, I'd like to thank the Finance Committee. They were all excellent. They all had excellent questions and comments. And certainly after I give my report, if there's anything that you'd like to add, the Finance Committee, certainly I would welcome that. And I'd also like to thank Sean Sheedy, who I'm going to give a nickname to as the Wizard, because he is so smart and he knows what he's talking about. And thank goodness, because it really helps us a lot. But to go back to my report, on the item 31, one of the reasons it was sent back and done over is because the square footage was wrong. And now the additional square footage that was missed, it should have been, a corrected one is 49,641 square feet. So that's why we had to do the motion to take up item 42. So taking them all up together, 31, 32, and 33, see my notes here. The MSBA only reimburse what is saved. Total amount is adjusted to 80%. And from what Sean tells us, it's usually, we're usually right on the money. Only the mayor can change a financial order, so Rory was supposed to give that to him, and obviously that worked because it's item 42. And then one of the things that, let's see, okay, it was returned to the auditor, 31, and then we go to 32, which it's also paying for the cost of partial roof replacement and code requirement upgrades at the Morris A. Donahue Elementary School. And one thing that they're going to do is there's going to be an electric wheelchair lift. I've got bathroom renovations, door handles, handrails, accessibility, and that the MSBA, Massachusetts School Building Authority, accepted the $5.7 million in its total number of dollars and 80% reimbursed for full project as long as everything lines up. So that would be for 42. And then Sean also was good enough to explain to us some of the other things that had happened. In 2024, there were 4 projects for Dean, and they included windows, doors, 2 boilers, and because of the work that was done and sent to the school building authority, we were reimbursed 79.6%, which is pretty good. And then, let's see, also one of the committee members asked about a warranty, and there is a 20-year manufacturer's warranty for the grant, and it's not to exceed the lesser of 180% maximum grant amount determined by the MSBA, and that the amount of borrowing project funding agreement that may be executed between the city and the MSBA. Then we go to 33, and that was, I also had a note here to take up a motion to take care of 42, which we did do, and this order here for the Claire Sullivan Middle School, we recommended that order be adopted. So again, I'd like to thank the Finance Committee and Sean, and if there's anything else that people would like to ask. But I meant to do this the other night in Finance, and if anybody doesn't know, they may want to look up Lieutenant Claire Sullivan. She's got quite the story to tell. I believe she was a veteran, and you'll see why the school was named after her. So that is my report, but by all means, Finance Committee, if you'd like to add anything that I may have missed, please do.
Councilor McGrath-Smith.
Thank you, Madam President. I just wanted to name 2 more things. Thank you for a very succinct but detailed committee report. Thank you. You got all the main things that I had on my notes. I just wanted to name 2 more pieces, which is the 20-year warranty that we get from the manufacturers after the 2-year contractor warranty. So you get that 22 years in total under warranty for effectively what's a roof that's expected to have like a 25-year lifespan. So just one thing to consider, that if you think about all the work that we did last year and this year, we've now bonded, for the repair of 6 roofs. So they're kind of, we were talking to Sean Sheedy about this, that back in the mid-90s, there was this, ability to suddenly fund a whole bunch of roof repairs that need to be done. But as a result, now all of them have to be done at the same time now, and then will again in 25 years. So, we're talking, out of the, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 schools that we have, right? 7 of them have new roofs right now. So just something to think about long term in terms of these things coming in fits and starts for the city. If folks are asking why we're bonding so much right now, that's part of it. It's just the reality of the timeline. And then in terms of bonding, we did ask for and receive a memo from Rory Casey, our treasurer, asking if we did have the bond capacity for this. And he did write a letter certifying that we did have the capacity for it. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? All right. So we're going to vote on each of these separately, and we're going to make sure that we're voting on the correct language. The first one that we'll vote on is item 32. That's correct?
Yes.
Okay, so
That motion to pass the second?
the motion was to pass the second reading. The clerk will call the roll. If you vote yes, you are voting to adopt item 32. Is there any other discussion? Okay.
Murphy Ramboletti?
Yes.
Panich?
Yes.
Purcell?
Yes.
Israel Rivera?
Yes.
Jenny Rivera?
Yes.
Sullivan?
Yes.
Tallheimer?
Yes.
Bacon?
Yes.
Anderson Burgos?
Yes.
Divine?
Yes.
Graney?
Yes.
McGrath Smith?
Yes.
Masonette?
Yes.
Unanimous vote.
Thank you. Before I go to 33, I'm actually just, 31 was that the order be returned to the auditor.
auditor, yeah.
So if we just vote on that, I would entertain a motion.
So moved.
Motion's been made and seconded to I return item 31 to the auditor. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, so moved. 33.
Motion to pass the second reading?
Motion was made and seconded to pass the second reading. The clerk will call the roll. If you vote yes, you are voting to adopt the language in item 32.
Murphy Ramboletti?
Wait,
33.
33. Yes.
Panich?
Yes.
Purcell?
Yes.
Israel Rivera?
Yes.
Jenny Rivera?
Yes.
Sullivan?
Yes.
Tallheimer?
Yes.
Bacon?
Yes.
Anderson Burgos?
Yay.
Divine?
Yes.
Graney?
Yes.
McGrath Smith?
Yes.
Masonette?
Yes.
Unanimous vote.
Okay, with that, you have passed item 33.
Motion to take up 42, pass the second reading?
Oh, that's right. We need a first reading for item 42
Okay.
just because it's
Motion
it's
to-
new.
Pass the first reading. for item
Motion was
32.
made and seconded to pass the first reading. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
And this is a replacement of 31?
Correct.
With the correct square footage in there?
Correct. And so I would
Motion to-
entertain a motion to
Pass the second
pass the
reading?
second reading. Motion's been made and seconded. Under discussion, Counselor McGrath Smith.
Thank you, Madam President. I just wanted to name that we did talk to Sean Sheedy about the fact that we had originally put it forward to MSBA under a lower amount, and what would the impact of that be? Because MSBA would not be able to go beyond the original amount that they had approved, but the projects in total have been coming in way under bid. And as a result, it puts us in a good position where we're not worried about the city having to pick up extra funding on top of that because the square footage changed. Thank you.
Thank you, Counselor. Anyone else? On the motion to pass the second reading, the clerk will call the roll. If you vote yes, you are voting to adopt the language in item 42.
Murphy Ramboletti?
Yes.
Panich?
Yes.
Purcell?
Yes.
Israel Rivera?
Yes.
Jenny Rivera?
Yes.
Sullivan?
Yes.
Tallheimer?
Yes.
Bacon?
Yes.
Anderson Burgos?
Yay.
Divine?
Yes.
Graney?
Yes.
McGrath Smith?
Yes.
Masonette?
Yes.
Unanimous vote.
With that, you have adopted 42. Thank you. And thank you, Sean, and to the Finance Committee and all of the work. I'm going to go back to item 6, which was the list of appointments for 2026.
So moved.
And I didn't read, I think I read them last time, but just to be safe, I will make sure, and for folks tuning in tonight, these are the list of appointments, and they include the administrative assistant to the city council, the chief assessor, community preservation committee, water commissioner, tax collector, Whiting Street Fund. Is there any other discussion on item 6? Councilor Bacon.
Just a point of information, does it seem like our chief assessor will be back soon?
Thank you. That was something I wanted to say in my president's report. I got an email today that today was her first day back.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Very good.
Thank you.
I'll make a motion that we approve the nominees, or the list of reappointments,
These are
or
ballots.
appointments.
Yeah, we have to go to the
as the
first
case
ballot.
may be.
Okay. So the clerk is going to call the roll, but it's whoever gets to 7 votes first. So you have to actually say their name
Right.
into the record as a reminder instead of yay or nay.
So we have to do each one.
And we have to do each one individually. So Counselor Rivera.
So just for process, we could say whatever name we want, right?
That's correct. Yes, thank you.
Doesn't
That's
have
what,
to be the person that's.
That's what Joe McGivern would say if he was standing up here right now.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you.
Anyone else before we vote? Are we going in the same order, Madam Clerk? Or does someone just need to make a motion to nominate
Someone
someone?
just needs to make a motion to go to the first ballot for, I think.
Motion to go to the first
Administrative
ballot on the administrative assistant to the city council.
Motion was made and seconded to go to the first ballot for the administrative assistant to the city council. The clerk will call the roll.
Murphy Ramboletti,
Jeffrey Anderson Burgos.
Panich,
Jeffrey Anderson Burgos.
Purcell,
Jeffrey Anderson Burgos, please.
Israel Rivera,
Jeffrey Anderson Burgos.
Jenny Rivera,
Jeffrey Anderson Burgos.
Sullivan,
Jeffrey Anderson Burgos.
Tallheimer,
Jeffrey Anderson Burgos.
Bacon,
Jeffrey Anderson Burgos.
Devine,
Jeffrey Anderson Burgos.
Graney,
Jeffrey Anderson Burgos.
McGrath Smith,
Jeffrey Anderson Burgos.
Masonette.
Jeffrey Anderson Burgos.
Jeffrey Anderson Burgos appointed on the first ballot with one abstain.
Yay.
Awesome. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, council.
Motion to take up the chief assessor.
Go to the first ballot.
Go to the first ballot. Motion was made and seconded to go to the first ballot for chief assessor. The clerk will call the roll.
Murphy Ramboletti,
Deborah Brunel.
Panich,
Deborah Brunel.
Purcell,
Deborah Brunel.
Israel Rivera,
Deborah Brunel.
Jenny Rivera,
Deborah Brunel.
Sullivan,
Deborah Brunel.
Tallheimer,
Deborah Brunel.
Bacon,
Deborah Brunel.
Anderson Burgos,
Deborah Brunel.
Devine,
Deborah Brunel.
Graney,
Deborah Brunel.
McGrath Smith,
Deborah Brunel.
Masonette.
Deborah Brunel.
Deborah Brunel appointed on the first ballot.
Thank you.
Motion to take up the next one, Community Preservation Committee.
Second.
Motion's been made to go to the first ballot for the Community Preservation Committee. The clerk will call the roll unless I see any other discussion. Okay.
Murphy Ramboletti,
Sarah LaRose.
Panich,
Sarah LaRose.
Purcell,
Sarah LaRose.
Israel Rivera,
Sarah LaRose.
Jenny Rivera,
Sarah LaRose.
Sullivan,
Sarah LaRose.
Tallheimer,
Sarah LaRose.
Bacon,
Sarah LaRose.
Anderson Burgos,
Sarah LaRose.
Devine,
Sarah LaRose.
Graney,
Sarah LaRose.
McGrath Smith,
Sarah LaRose.
Masonette.
Sarah LaRose.
Sarah LaRose appointed on the first ballot.
Thank
Motion
you.
to go for the first ballot for water commissioner.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to go to the first ballot for water commissioner. The clerk will call the roll.
Murphy Ramboletti,
Bill Harbalis.
Panich,
Bill Harbalis.
Purcell,
Bill Hubbard's.
Israel Rivera,
Bill
Harbalis.
Harbalis.
There we go.
Thank you. I
Jenny
just don't want
Rivera?
to pronounce it.
Bill Harbalis.
Sullivan,
William N. Harbalis.
Tallheimer,
Bill Harbalis.
Bacon,
Bill Harbalis.
Anderson Burgos,
Bill Harbalis.
Devine,
Bill Harbalis.
Graney,
Bill Harbalis.
McGrath Smith,
Bill Harbalis.
Masonette.
Bill Harbalis.
Bill Harbalis appointed on the first ballot.
Thank you.
Go
Entertain
to
a
the
motion.
first ballot for tax collector.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to suspend the rules, or no, to take up tax collector on the first ballot. The clerk will call the roll.
Murphy Ramboletti,
Laura Wilson.
Panich,
Laura Wilson.
Purcell,
Laura Wilson.
Israel Rivera,
Laura Wilson.
Jenny Rivera,
Laura Wilson.
Sullivan,
Laura Wilson.
Tallheimer,
Laura Wilson.
Bacon,
Laura Wilson.
Anderson Burgos,
Laura Wilson.
Devine,
Laura Wilson.
Graney,
Laura Wilson.
McGrath Smith,
Laura Wilson.
Masonette.
Laura Wilson.
Laura Wilson appointed on the first ballot.
Motion to go to the first ballot for Whiting Street Fund.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to go to the first ballot for the Whiting Street Fund. The clerk will call the roll.
Murphy Ramboletti,
Patrick Lavelle.
Panich,
Patrick Lavelle.
Purcell,
Patrick LaBelle.
Israel Rivera,
Patrick Lavelle.
Jenny Rivera,
Patrick Lavelle.
Sullivan,
Patrick LaBelle.
Tallheimer,
Patrick Lavelle.
Bacon,
Patrick Lavelle.
Anderson Burgos,
Patrick Lavelle.
Devine,
Patrick Lavelle.
Graney,
Patrick Lavelle.
McGrath Smith,
Patrick Lavelle.
Masonette.
Patrick Lavelle.
Patrick Lavelle appointed on the first ballot.
Thank you, everyone.
Madam President.
Counselor Sullivan.
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion, we reconsider our action on item number 61. We just approved the appointment or reappointment of a tax collector with no way to pay this position and sending it to committee and then back to the city council. and this person will be waiting to get paid.
Second.
I already seconded.
Motion has been made and seconded to suspend the rules and reconsider our action on item 61, which was ordered that the tax collector position be replaced on Schedule A, grade 11. It appears to be a Scrivener's error as no vote was taken to eliminate the position from Schedule A. Counselor Sullivan?
I think I made the motion clear.
Okay. Just wanted to give you the opportunity.
Yep.
Counselor Devine?
Just a question, to eliminate the position? Is that what you just said?
No vote.
No. Sorry, say it again?
Sorry, I just want to make sure. Item 61. That is just to put it on Schedule A because it wasn't put on Schedule A? Okay.
Okay. Anyone else? Counselor McGrath-Smith?
My objection, thank you, Madam President. My objection earlier was just that I didn't have a revised Schedule A in front of me. Our assistant has since sent it to me, and I now have it in front of me. I'm happy to make the vote at this time.
Thank you. Anyone else? If I could just throw my 2 cents in, I get it, and I get both sides, so I get why folks didn't totally feel comfortable. And I also just didn't realize if it was a Scrivener's error and they've been continued to be paid, was it going to stop right now? So that was kind of, but I also feel fine with it if folks want to go forward. So on that, we can just vote on it. So the motion was to reconsider our action on item 61. We'll take a vote on that first, to reconsider our action. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay. And then I would entertain a motion.
Motion to adopt item 61.
Second.
Motion was made and seconded to adopt item 61. That's not requiring a first and second reading, right? Okay. Is there any other discussion? Okay. So on the motion to adopt item 61, do we need a roll call vote? Yeah, okay. The clerk will call the roll.
Murphy
Vote.
and Belletti?
Yes.
Hanich?
Yes.
Purcell?
Yes.
Israel Rivera?
Yes.
Jenny Rivera?
Yes.
Sullivan?
Yes.
Tallheimer?
Yes.
Bacon?
Yes.
Anderson Burgos?
Yes.
Devine?
Yes.
Graney?
Yes.
McGrath-Smith?
Yes.
Masonette?
Yes.
Unanimous vote.
Okay, with that, you've passed 61. Going back to the agenda, we just got through 6, so we're going to go to item 7, which is a communication from the mayor, fiscal year 27 budget development process, early planning and preparation.
Motion to receive and send to finance.
Second.
Motion to receive and send to finance, been seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? 8 is from the mayor, a communication regarding Holyoke Retirement Board and PARAC.
Motion to send to finance.
Receive and send to finance.
Motion to receive and send to finance. Ugh. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? 9 is also from the mayor. It's a memo. Building SOI for MSBA, refer to joint committee.
Refer
Entertain a
to
motion.
joint committee.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, I'd entertain a motion to suspend the rules to take up items 10, 11, 12, and 13 as a package.
So moved.
Motion's been made and seconded to suspend the rules. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
I need to abstain.
Okay, no problem. Which item?
10, 11, 10 and 11.
Okay. So you can just abstain. No, for the record, it's good. All right. So for item 10, these are all reappointment letters. 10 is from it's appointing reappointing Neve Fenwick Rodriguez to serve on the Holyoke Cultural Council. It's a 3-year term. 11 is a letter reappointing Timothy Damon of 232 Elm Street to serve on the Cultural Council, another 3-year term. 12 is a letter from the mayor reappointing Michael Dodge of 203 Ontario Ave on the Conservation Commission, another 3-year term. And 13 is a letter reappointing Mark Lubold to the Department of Public Works Commission, and that is a 3-year term.
Motion to approve them all on the floor unless somebody has.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve these reappointment letters on the floor.
I'll take it.
Unless, is there any other discussion? All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. That brings us to 14, which is from the mayor. It's a letter appointing Ann Tauheimer of 97 Brown Ave to the Holyoke Cultural Council. It is a 1-year term expiring in February of 2027.
Make a motion that we accept the appointment.
Second.
There is a motion to accept the appointment. It's been made and seconded. Is there any discussion? Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay. Thank you to everyone who volunteers on a commission. All right, we did 15. 16 is from our fire chief. It's the monthly firefighter EMT support checklist.
Be received.
Motion to receive. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? 17 is from our assistant city solicitor, Bissonette. It's a legal opinion regarding transfer within the mayor's department for $137,500.
Motion to receive.
Motion has been made and seconded to receive. Out of discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? 18 is from our assistant city solicitor, Mantaleski. It's a notice of sale for Cabot Street.
Motion to receive.
Motion has been made and
Second.
seconded to receive. Under discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Item 19 is from Alicia Zoller with the Office for Community Development, request for consideration of fiscal year 25-26 opioid grant applications. That is DGR, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Motion to refer to DGR.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to refer to Development Government Relations. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Item 20 is a nice thank you letter from Maria Pagan,
Motion to
the
receive.
former director of the library. Motion to receive.
Madam President, could you read
Under
that?
discussion?
It's fairly short.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. So item 20 is, says, Dear Councilor Devine and members of the City Council, I am deeply humbled and sincerely grateful for tonight's official resolution recognizing my retirement after 40 years of service with the Holyoke Public Library and the City of Holyoke. This acknowledgement from the City Council is truly meaningful, and I appreciate the time, thought, and care that went into this honor. Serving the residents of Holyoke through the public library has been both a privilege and a joy throughout my career. This recognition reflects the shared commitment of our city's leaders who understand and value the vital role libraries play in strengthening our community. Thank you for your continued support of public service and civic life in our city, and for the kindness of bringing my family together to share in this special moment. I will carry this recognition with great pride and lasting gratitude, or lasting appreciation. With sincere gratitude, Maria G. Pagan.
Thank you.
The motion was to receive. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. On to petitions. Item 21 is a petition from John McCann for a renewal of a home occupation permit at 415 Ingleside Street for Ingleside Therapeutic Massage and Yoga.
Motion be received and pass the home occupation permit
Renewal.
renewal.
Assuming we have all the taxes and.
Yes,
fees.
so yes, everything has been approved by the appropriate departments.
I'll second.
As far as I can see, so the item 21 was a motion to receive and adopt the renewal of the home occupation permit for 415 Ingleside. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Oh, it's a roll, is that a roll call, Madam Clerk? Yeah? Okay. The clerk will call the roll. If you vote yes, you are voting for item 21.
Anderson Burgos?
Murphy Ramboletti.
I'm sorry, Murphy Ramboletti.
Okay, yes.
Panich?
Yes.
Purcell?
Yes.
Israel Rivera?
Yes.
Jenny Rivera?
Yes.
Sullivan?
Yes.
Tallheimer?
Yes.
Bacon?
Yes.
Anderson Burgos?
Yay.
Devine?
Yes.
Graney?
Yes.
McGrath Smith?
Yes.
Masonette?
Yes.
Unanimous vote.
With that, you've passed item 21. Item 22 is a petition from Mastava LBIC for a home occupation permit at 60 Westfield Road for Custom Tailor Holyoke.
Motion
Sent to DGR.
a public hearing and go to DGR.
Okay. The motion has been made, and did I hear a second?
Second.
Any other discussion? Okay, to send to DGR. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. All right, committees. 23 and 24 remained in committee. 25 is the Committee on Public Service, an order appointing Verna Nortez of 475 Maple Street to serve on the Housing Authority. It was recommended that the appointment be confirmed. Counselor Anderson Burgos.
Thank you, Madam President. Ms. Nortez came before us. Few things to point out. She has helped out at the senior center quite often. She also added that she was also the secretary for the Golden Seniors Club at the senior center. She was very polite. And as you stated earlier, it's always nice when folks come and step up and sign up to, be on a board or committee or anything like that. It's always nice that the public offers their time for free. If anybody in the committee wanted to say anything, now's your time.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
just quickly,
Counselor Graney?
yeah, Verna's a class act, and this is a great appointment.
Did you get to meet her?
I had a chance to meet her at the senior center, yeah.
Awesome. Anyone else? Counselor Rivera.
So this is an appointment for the senior center?
And this is,
No.
no, she's a volunteer at the senior center, but this is an appointment to the Holyoke Housing Authority.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay, my bad. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? All right, on the motion to approve the appointment, is this a roll call vote, Madam Clerk? No, I didn't think so. Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. So moved. 26 is public service. In order that a letter appointing Mr. Joseph Charles Mazzola of 332 Pleasant Street to the local Historic District Commission, Fairfield Ave, recommended that the appointment be confirmed. Counselor Anderson Burgos.
Thank you, Madam President. So a lot of you here actually know Joseph Charles Mazzola. He is a business owner on High Street, and anyone who's visited his business, he took an old building and restored it. And I was amazed. I felt like I was taken back in time. So I think this is a perfect fit for him. So we all approved 3-0. And if anybody in the committee would like to speak.
Thank you. Counselor Devine.
Yeah, I just wanted to name the business. It's Paper City Fabrics, and I've been in there as well, and it's really a treat to go in there. Really is.
Thank you. Counselor Graney.
Impressive person,
Awesome.
well qualified.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your investment as well. All right, on the motion to approve item 26 and appoint Mr. Joseph Charles Mazzola to the Historic District Commission, Fairfield Ave. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. 27 is the Committee on Public Service, an order from the mayor reappointing Mr. Mateo Riondato of 56 Fairfield Ave to serve on the local Historic District Commission. Recommended that the order be given a leave to withdraw. Counselor Anderson Burgos.
Madam President, thank you so much. There was not much details, but the communication that I received was that he was resigning from this commission, and that was it. So we gave it a leave to withdraw.
Okay. Anyone
No
else?
prejudice.
Thank you. So on the motion to give leave to withdraw, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, 28 was the Committee on Public Service, an order from the mayor appointing Karen Battorney of 751 Hamden Street to the Holyoke Redevelopment Authority. It's a 5-year term. Recommended that the appointment be confirmed. Counselor Anderson Burgos.
Thank you, Madam President. Attorney Braterney, I wanted to say that for the record. Attorney Braterney is a delight. Anyone that knows her, any Holyoker that knows her, knows she works extremely hard. She takes her job very seriously, and she's a critical thinker. She is the perfect fit, and we all approved. So for some that might not know, she served as a city solicitor from 2003 to 2010. She also served on the fire commission and was now looking for another volunteer opportunity. So of course, this is no brainer. The committee decided 3-0.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Great Holyoke servant, will do a great job.
Thank you. So I would entertain a motion that the appointment be confirmed.
Motion that the appointment will be confirmed.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, so moved. 29 remained in committee. 30 is the Committee on Public Service, an order from the mayor appointing Scott Geiger of 63 Cherry Hill to serve as a commissioner of the planning board. It was recommended that the appointment be confirmed. Counselor Anderson Burgos.
Thank you, Madam President. We struck gold. So this is another great appointment. I was very, very impressed with his resume. He did mention he was a principal and had a landscape architecture practice in Cambridge, with his leadership focused on business development, which is desperately needed in this city. So the committee decided to approve the appointment 3-0.
Thank you.
Anybody in the committee want to speak up or have any comments?
Ditto.
Anyone else?
So motion to approve.
Second.
Motion is to approve the appointment. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. We did 31, 32. Thank you, Public Service Committee, for your work, and to all the folks who are volunteering for commissions. We did 33, so now we're on 34. Just give me 1 second. All right, 34 is the Committee on Finance, to whom was referred an order that in accordance with the MGL Chapter 44, Section 53A, that the City Council accept the provisions of the fiscal year 26 State 911 Department Training Grant Program, $12,967.16, no match, and authorizes the establishment of a fund. It was recommended that the order be adopted. Counselor Devine.
Motion to pass the first reading.
Motion has been made and I think I heard a second. Seconded to pass the first reading. Under discussion, or all those, no, under discussion. Counselor.
It was, again, the Finance Committee did a great job, as well as Sergeant Zerhide. This grant is received every year, and the dispatchers, of which there are 12, this is a training that they must go through, and it's 16 hours of training at their own expense, at their own time and expense. So this reimburses them for that time that they have to spend that is required of them. And I had a note that the training was done by Cataldo Ambulance, and they are online courses, and it covers the cost and any overtime.
Okay.
And there's no match.
All right, so is there any other discussion?
Motion to pass the second reading?
So we
Oh,
didn't vote on the first
Okay.
yet, though. Motion was to pass the first reading. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Motion to pass the second reading?
Motion to pass the second reading. The clerk will call the roll. If you vote yes, you are voting to adopt item 34 and accept the grant.
Murphy and Belletti?
Yes.
Hanich?
Yes.
Purcell?
Yes.
Israel Rivera?
Yes.
Jenny Rivera?
Yes.
Sullivan?
Yes.
Tallheimer?
Yes.
Bacon?
Yes.
Anderson Burgos?
Yes.
Devine?
Yes.
Rainey?
Yes.
McGrath Smith?
Yes.
Masonette?
Yes.
Unanimous vote.
With that, you've passed 34. Item 35 is the Committee on Finance, in order that the City Council accept the provisions of the fiscal year 26 State 911 Department Support and Incentive Grant Program, $306,443, no match, and it was recommended that the order be adopted. Counselor Devine?
Motion to pass the first reading?
Motion was made and seconded to pass the first reading. Under discussion?
Yeah, and again, Sergeant Zerhide was here. And what this grant is going to be used for is the dispatchers. There's 2 dispatch stations that really need to be, they need 2 new ones. And it's also to upgrade their radios, chairs, air condition, and anything in the office as far as air conditioning and heating. And that's what it's used for, and it's a no-match grant.
Thank you, Counselor Devine. Any other comments, questions? All right, on the motion to pass the first reading, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Motion to pass the second reading?
Motion to pass the second reading. The clerk will call the roll. If you vote yes, you're voting to adopt 35 and accept the grant.
Murphy and Belletti?
Yes.
Hanich?
Yes.
Purcell?
Yes.
Israel Rivera?
Yes.
Jenny Rivera?
Yes.
Sullivan?
Yes.
Tallheimer?
Yes.
Bacon?
Yes.
Anderson Burgos?
Yes.
Devine?
Yes.
Rainey?
Yes.
McGrath Smith?
Yes.
Masonette?
Yes.
Unanimous vote.
With that, you've passed 35. Item 36 is the Committee on Finance, to whom was referred an order that there be a transfer of $8,900 from police sergeant to pay settlement sign bonus. It was recommended that the order be adopted. Counselor Devine?
Motion to pass the first reading?
Motion was made and seconded to pass the first reading.
And
Under
again-
discussion, Counselor Devine.
Yeah, again, I'd like to thank the Finance Committee. Everybody was terrific, and we just moved things along, which was nice, and got a lot of information from Sergeant Zerhide. What this was is there's one person on military leave, and apparently he wasn't getting paid while he was on military leave. So the city solicitor, the treasurer, and the personnel departments all came up with a new plan so that they would add that military leave to the settlement, and that's what they did with the 8,900.
Okay, any other discussion? Seeing none on the motion to pass the first reading, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Motion to pass second reading?
Motion's been made and seconded to pass the second reading. The clerk will call the roll. If you vote yes, you are voting to approve the transfer in item 36.
Murphy and Belletti?
Yes.
Hanich?
Yes.
Purcell?
Yes.
Israel Rivera?
Yes.
Jenny Rivera?
Yes.
Sullivan?
Yes.
Tallheimer?
Yes.
Bacon?
Yes.
Anderson Burgos?
Yes.
Devine?
Yes.
Rainey?
Yes.
McGrath Smith?
Yes.
Masonette?
Yes.
Unanimous vote.
Thank you. With that, you've passed 36. And then 37 is the Committee on Finance, to whom was referred an order that Chapter 32, Section 90, A, C, D of the pension law regarding half pay be sent to Finance Committee for discussion with the Retirement Board. Recommended that the order be given a leave to withdraw. Counselor Devine?
Yep, motion to pass the first reading?
You don't have to do that.
Oh, okay, then
Yep.
it speaks for itself. But I did get another call on this from a retired employee, and so I've refiled it for our next agenda. It'll go to Finance, and we can have the Retirement Board and Anthony Delude in to talk about this. It hasn't been done since 2009, so I'm not sure where it's going to go, but I was asked to put it back in, so that's what I did.
Okay. So I would entertain a motion to give it leave to withdraw.
Second.
Uh,
So
all-
moved.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, thank you, Finance. So up next, we do have motions, orders, and resolutions. As always, if it's going to committee, we do not need to discuss it. 38 is filed by Counselor Greenie. Ordered that the handicap accessibility entrance in the parking lot be improved so that it's more serviceable. Currently, the cement is uneven and the door button works inconsistently, making it difficult to maneuver a wheelchair into the building. A ramp should be considered.
Motion to send,
Fire Department, DPW, Commission on Discrimination, and Finance.
and the mayor.
And the mayor. So the motion was to send to, sorry, you said that really fast, Counselor Greenie. The
Fire Department,
Fire Department, DPW,
Commission on Discrimination,
Commission on
on Disabilities.
Disabilities,
And
and
Finance.
the Finance Committee and the Mayor's Office.
Mayor's Office.
And Counselor Rivera, under
And
discussion?
Just a question, no public safety?
Yeah, well, I would have assumed probably two, yeah, public safety.
Counselor,
Certainly is an issue for.
Yeah, that's why.
yeah.
Thank you.
Counselor Thalheimer?
You're welcome to send it to public safety, but it's going to be DPW that fixes it.
Yeah, maybe they could give an update in public safety. So would you like, oh, Counselor Devine, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And I want to try to get it done as fast as possible. That's why I said send it to the mayor. If you send it to the committee, that's fine too, but that could take a couple weeks. So it's up to the council, but I would just like to send it to the mayor, strongly recommending that the DPW fix that ramp, because it is bad. It is bad.
Thank you,
And
Counselor.
I'm not in a wheelchair, so I can just imagine what it's like.
I'll withdraw the Finance. and
Okay.
I'll withdraw the Committee of Finance.
Okay, but still public safety,
Still
right?
public-
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have Counselor or no, you want Madam Clerk to go first? Okay. Okay. Counselor, yeah, I'll come back, yeah, no problem. Counselor, or Madam Clerk.
Thank you. No, I just want to say that when these orders are being referred to a committee, that's one thing, but if they're being sent to a department, they really should be received and adopted. Because anything that's being sent to a particular department head needs to be signed off by the mayor.
Okay.
So just like for procedural, if this is going to committee and like copy to all those departments, that's one thing. But if this is going straight to the mayor or straight to the fire department, it needs to be received and adopted and then sent to the appropriate departments.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Motion to receive and adopt. then.
Second.
Okay, so motion to receive and adopt, send to the mayor, fire department, DPW, and public safety, under discussion, and Commission on Disabilities, thank you. Counselor Thalheimer.
I'm in favor of this. I support this. As someone who has worked as a PCA with someone who's a power chair user, I'm on board. But also, and I'm going to say this a lot, my friends, C-click fix. Fill out a C-click fix as well.
Thank you. All right, so on the motion to receive and adopt and send to the appropriate aforementioned departments that I will not name again because I will definitely forget one. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. 39 is filed by Counselor Greenie, ordered that the city provide handicap accessibility to the front of City Hall for disabled people coming in to do business at City Hall, thus providing handicap accessibility from the front and rear of the building. Would there be a motion to receive, adopt?
And send it to the previous people
would you
that
like?
we
Send it
sent
to the same places.
Yeah.
Okay. And send it to the previously mentioned departments from the last order. All those, okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, item 40 is filed by Counselor Devine. Do you want to suspend the rules?
If you want to just do a short reading, we're going to send it to finance.
Send 40 to finance?
Yeah. And we're taking care of 41.
And so I will do an abbreviated version if that's okay with everyone. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Item 40 is that the amount of $3,500,000 is appropriated for the purpose of financing the demolition, remodeling, reconstruction, engineering, construction, equipping, or re-equipping of various city facilities, roads, and sidewalks, including the payment of costs incidental or related thereto.
Be received and sent to finance.
Second.
Motion to receive and send to finance. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. 41 was filed by Counselor Devine as well. Ordered that in accordance with MGL Chapter 44, the City Council accept the provisions of the fiscal year 26 Shannon Community Safety Initiative, CSI, $415,951.56, no match.
Motion to send it to finance.
Motion to send to finance. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? 43 was filed by Counselor McGrath-Smith, Devine, and Jenny Rivera. Ordered that a representative from Cataldo Ambulance check whether an ambulance can safely navigate the property at 170 Mountain View Drive, specifically the front driveway and yard, as well as backyard, situated and observed from Steiger Road. Please send a written report to the Holyoke City Council with a copy to the Public Safety Committee. Counselor Devine?
Yes, if we could pass this tonight, I'd really appreciate it, instead of waiting a couple weeks. I think it's important. If you haven't been up there, you should go up there and take a look at the area. My concern is strictly for the safety of anyone living there, because I don't believe an ambulance could get up there. So we had talked about it as far as filing this and passing it tonight from the floor instead of sending it to committee.
I'll second that.
So the motion was to suspend the rules and
Pass this tonight.
pass this tonight. Do you still want to, I mean, are you, yeah, you're going to be able to discuss it in committee without referring this, so, because you have other things in committee. So the motion was made and seconded to suspend the rules and take final action this evening. Is there any, I don't have to do that, but it's fine. Is there any other discussion? Okay. On the motion to, we're adopting?
Receive and adopt this tonight.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved.
Thank you, everyone.
44 is filed by Counselor McGrath-Smith. Ordered that council make the necessary zoning ordinance changes in order for us to clarify parking on residential properties and create an enforcement structure. Send to ordinance?
Yes, ma'am.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to send to ordinance. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, so moved. 45 is filed by Counselor McGrath-Smith. Ordered that the City Council consider and act on the attached resolution, joining with the mayor in requesting that the Holyoke Retirement Board and the Public Employee Retirement Administration Commission allow a reevaluation of the city's pension funding schedule prior to development of the fiscal year 27 budget.
Send to finance, please.
Motion has been made and seconded to send to finance. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? 46 is filed by Counselor McGrath-Smith. Ordered that the council review and approve the sale of the property located at East Hampton Road, parcel number 144000057, to the interested abutter. Send to DGR.
Yes, please.
All right.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to send to Development Government Relations. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. 47 is filed by Counselor McGrath-Smith, Devine, and Jenny Rivera, that the Holyoke Fire Department observe the driveway and front yard at 170 Mountain View Drive and the backyard, which is only accessible from Steiger Road. Notify the council in writing with a copy to Public Safety whether a rescue vehicle would be able to rescue individuals that, God forbid, may be trapped in the house during a fire or other emergency. Counselor Devine.
Yes, thank you very much. This also we would like to pass tonight if we could. I did speak to the chief of the fire department as far as getting a fire truck up there, and what he said was, they have trucks that have water in them, so all they would do is take the hose out and water the, if there was a fire. But my concern was getting a emergency vehicle up there, whether it's from Central, or Mountain View or Steiger. It's impossible, and that's why I want them to give me this information back, give us the information back. I think it's crucial that we do it tonight so we don't wait weeks and, God forbid, nothing happens.
Second.
Okay, so I have under discussion, so wait, I would entertain a motion to receive and adopt and send to the fire department.
So moved.
All right, under discussion, Counselor Bacon?
I'm just wondering if anyone has spoken to the property owner.
This
I've
is-
heard a lot of discussion about the property, but I've heard nothing about the owner.
Counselor Devine, would you like to respond?
This has been going through the law department, the building department, and the Board of Health department, and they have sent certified mail and regular mail to the owner of this house, and I believe they've already issued a fine, and they are continuing to work on it so that it'll be legally done, okay? As far as speaking to the owners, I don't know that they've been able to get in touch with them other than through the letters, through the certified mail, but it's kind of a complicated issue, but it's getting done, and it's getting done through those departments, and particularly the law department is on this, so we have to do this, you know.
Anyone else? I know that this is something that's in committee as well right
Yeah.
now. Counselor Greeny?
Just quickly, do we know if it's absentee ownership or is the person living in
Yeah.
the place?
According to the
Counselor Devine?
assessors, there is ownership. There are, I want to say, at least 80 cars up there.
No.
They do belong to the owner of the home. He has paid his excise tax on all of those cars. And, but again, my concern is if there would be a fire, there's no way, or a situation where you had to call an ambulance, there's no way it could get up there. And the same way if you went by Steiger Road, where that's the back part of it. There are cars on the lawn, which is illegal, and I know that those departments that I mentioned are working on that. It's kind of complicated, but not complicated, if you will. And I'm hoping that by doing those two orders, that it can get straightened out.
Thank you. I have Counselor Anderson Burgos.
Yeah, just to address the question that Councilor Graney had, if someone was living there. So the property, if you drive by it, it's kind of, it's up, the upkeep on it is fine. And not to mention, at first there were several cars, then there were more cars, and it gradually grew to like about 80 cars, which is identifying someone who's actually visited the property more than one time.
Thank you. Anyone else? All right, on the motion to receive, adopt, and send to the fire department, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
And that's to pass it tonight.
Yep,
Okay.
it's receiving and adopting and sending to the fire department
Okay,
tonight.
Thank
Yep.
you. Thank you, everyone.
Yep. 48 is filed by Counselors Panich, Devine, Israel Rivera, Jenny Rivera, Tallheimer, Purcell, Anderson Burgos, McGrath, ordered that the Holyoke zoning ordinance be amended to add a definition of data center as a use and to clarify that this use is not allowable in any zoning district in the city. Refer to the ordinance committee with a copy to planning board. Is that seconded or?
Second.
So moved. Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Madam President, can I ask the city clerk a question?
Yeah.
Can we vote on 47? Send it to the fire chief
Received and
tonight.
adopted, referred to the Holyoke Fire Department, and then please notify the Holyoke City Council in writing.
So we did vote on it, I just couldn't remember. Thank you.
Okay. 49 is filed by Counselor Purcell. Order requests that a handicap parking space be designated at 5 Clinton Ave for Andres Martinez. Copy to the Ordinance Committee, Handicap Parking Commission.
So moved.
I would entertain a motion to refer to the ordinance committee with a copy to the handicap
So moved.
parking commission.
Second.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? 50 is also filed by Councilor Purcell. Ordered that the City of Holyoke establish a Citizens Police Commission Citizen Review Board. Would you like to send this to the ordinance committee?
Yes.
With a copy to the mayor
Law
and the law
Department, Public
department?
Safety,
Okay.
And the Holyoke Police Department.
And
HPD.
Holyoke Police. On the motion, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. 51, filed by Councilors Purcell and Tallheimer, order request that the City of Holyoke establish an Office of Tenants' Rights. Would you like to send this to a copy to the mayor and send to the ordinance committee?
Ordinance Committee and DGNR.
And,
You should pick one or the other.
yeah,
Copy to
Copy to DGNR.
DGR.
okay, so you want to refer to the ordinance committee,
Correct.
and you want a copy to DGR?
Sure. Yes.
Okay. And you also have the mayor and law department, correct?
Correct.
All right, on the motion, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. 52 is filed by Councilor Tallheimer, requests that Holyoke begin the process of developing a position of Poet Laureate for the City of Holyoke. Poet Laureate is a poet appointed by a government or other conferring institution who uses the role to foster public appreciation of poetry and literary arts and to advance culture, literacy, and creative expression. Many of our neighboring communities have named poet laureates, and so this would be referred to public service with a copy to the mayor's office, the local cultural council, and the tourism advisory committee.
Madam President,
Councilor Anderson Burgos?
before we vote, to Councilor McGrath Smith through the chair.
Yep.
So when we discussed reorganizing public service, I believe this was one of the topics, and I don't recall if it was DGR that this kind of order would go to. Just because it's a makeup of it's not an existing, I mean, I could take it to public service, it doesn't matter. I just want to make sure that we're following through what we spoke about last term.
Councilor McGrath Smith, did you want to respond?
Yeah, I was gonna pull up the most recent rules so I could look it up. Because we did initially have in that it was, public service and human relations, and
Yeah.
they were more involved in making new positions. And then we recently changed that section. So let me just pull up and read what it says. Okay. Yep, so just standing meeting jurisdiction for public service. Okay, so it just says it will have jurisdiction over matters related to the appointment or election of any city official subject to city council appointment or confirmation. So I guess my question is, will the poet laureate be a city official subject to city council appointment or confirmation?
It'll be an appointment, right? I'm assuming, yeah.
So then yes.
Yep.
Yep, so then public service makes sense.
Perfect.
Public service?
Good question.
Councilor Purcell?
May I please be added to the order?
Sure.
Me too.
Me as well.
Okay.
Councilor Sullivan.
Councilor Sullivan?
Yeah, I just have a question. I don't know how we can appoint someone to a position that doesn't, wouldn't this have to go to ordinance to create a position?
That's where I was thinking, because it doesn't exist.
Right.
Do you want to have the discussion on the
Yeah, we could do that.
position?
It's a committee and we can-
It's up to you guys. I don't.
No.
Councilor Rivera, I see your hand up, and then I'll call.
Just kind of like to clarify process, because my understanding that it does make sense that it to go to public service to help create the language and help create the stuff and do all that work that needs to be done, then forward it over to ordinance to create it as law. That kind of makes sense in the process of public policy that we have in place. I just want to make sure that we're kind of following that.
Sure.
I understand the confusion, but.
Okay. Counselor Tallheimer.
Right. It is a new position. I'm okay with whatever committee it goes to. The hope at this stage is to begin to develop it, and then as it takes shape and more stakeholders become involved, then we can determine where it more rightly goes in terms of, is it ordinance, is it this, is it that. But right now it's so new and very initial, and I am making contact with other folks who have worked on poet laureates in other places, including one of the folks who worked on the Massachusetts Poet Laureate is in fact a Ward 3 resident. So we have community support on this. I would like to move on this.
Yes.
Thank you.
So we will refer, I'm sorry, who is that? Counselor Jenny Rivera and then Counselor McGrath-Smith. Oh, no problem.
You can add me as well.
All right, me too.
Okay. Counselor McGrath-Smith.
Y'all know I love poetry. I just want to name that we also have in our rules the ability to send it to any committee, right? We can always pick the right committee in the moment that we want to send something to. And I do think it makes sense to send it to public service first to have that discussion, only because I know that the meeting agendas are pretty packed for ordinance over the next few weeks. And so if we want to move on this sooner rather than later, it makes sense to start in public service, develop the role, and then you can send it over to ordinance for us to then take that then legal language and do the work that we have to do to put it in ordinance.
Okay. All right. So on the motion to refer to public service with a copy to the mayor's office, cultural council, and tourism advisory committee, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, 53 is filed by Counselor Tallheimer. Request for Holyoke Police Department enforcement of no parking spots during end-of-day school pickup line at Peck School. Constituents report increased car traffic and congestion along McIntosh, Sherwood, and Wedgwood Terraces and Carlton Street. Receive and send to HPD with, do you want a copy to public safety?
The enforcement part is more important than it going anywhere, so that's fine. We don't have to send it to public safety because
Whatever you want. Okay.
I mean, I'll see it over there because that's also my committee. So
All right. So, sorry, Counselor Rivera?
I was just going to say, are we receiving and adopting too to send?
Yeah.
Making sure.
Receive and adopt.
And
Send to the police department.
Awesome.
Did you want the copy to public safety? Now I'm confused, sorry.
I'm fine without it. We got plenty to do.
All right. So receive, adopt, and send to police department. All those in
Second.
favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. So moved. 54 is filed by Counselor Tallheimer. Request for consideration of a don't block the box designation at the intersection of Carlton Street and Russell Terrace. Would you like to refer this? Does it need to go to ordinance? Yeah. So refer to ordinance with a copy to the city engineer. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
All right.
Did you have your hand up?
Yeah.
I missed it. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. The only reason
Counselor Rivera, go ahead.
The
Sorry.
only reason why I'm opposed is because I believe it should go to public safety and then get sent to ordinance. But it doesn't matter. Everyone voted for it to go to ordinance first, so it's cool.
Make a motion to reconsider?
Nah, we're good. It's fine. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
I'll make a motion to reconsider.
Okay. I need a second.
Second.
I want it.
All right.
That sounds great.
Motion was made and seconded to reconsider and send to what, Counselor McGrath-Smith, to public safety?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And under discussion, Counselor Tallheimer?
Listen, I'm also on ordinance, so it's going to come to me either way. But we should have a conversation at some point about what goes to public safety and what goes to ordinance.
Almost
'cause-
like it's a charter rule.
Yes.
And also
Yeah.
public safety and ordinance.
I mean, send it wherever.
We're gonna, not wherever, we're gonna send it to public
Public
safety.
safety.
Sure, we can't send it to
Who's
public
my
service.
second? Come on. Someone's going to second it.
I'll second it.
There we go.
Seconded
There we
Thanks,
go.
guys.
Councilor Bacon.
Counselor Bacon, you had your hand up?
I'm set.
Okay.
Don't make me say all in favor.
All right, on the motion, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? 55 is filed by Counselor Tallheimer, request to review possibility of installation of no truck sign on Lorraine Street per Mass DOT heavy truck exclusion procedure. Refer to public safety with a copy to DPW and city engineer.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to refer to public safety with a copy to DPW and city engineer. I don't know what is going on, but I'm just gonna, unless I hear otherwise, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? 56 is filed by Counselor Bacon, an order that the income level be increased to the maximum allowed for seniors seeking tax relief. Sorry.
I think we have to do that in ordinance.
I agree, yeah. The motion was to refer to ordinance.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? 57 was filed by Counselor Bacon, ordered that our state delegation be requested to advocate for an expedited schedule for Mass DOT to replace the 2 bridges on Appleton Street. This is a public safety
CGR.
issue. Refer to Development Government Relations. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. 58 is filed by Counselor Bacon, ordered that Paul Burns Johnson be interviewed for his already approved appointment to the Planning Board by the Public Service Committee, as was done with Grant Schlostein post-appointment. A review of the records by our administrative assistant indicates, although it was thought an interview took place in public service prior to his initial appointment to the Board of Appeals, it was approved by the City Council without being referred to committee. Sent to public service.
Yes, please.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? 59 is filed by Counselor Bacon. Order that an assessor attend a finance meeting to explain the home values and how they are determined. Homeowners are questioning the consistency and fairness of assessed values and resulting tax increases throughout the city.
Yes, please refer to Finance Committee.
Second.
Send and refer to finance with, I would argue, a copy to the assessor.
Sure.
And could you add Sullivan to that order
Sure, please hold.
with the maker's permission?
Sure.
And with the maker's permission, I'd like to be added to that order. And thank you for filing it.
Yanich. I'm going to add myself to Counselor Bacon if that's okay.
Add Counselor Anderson Burgos.
All right, is there-
if you don't mind.
Masonette, please.
Add the whole.
We're just going to do everyone.
That's just City Council party bus.
Okay.
I don't want to be left out.
Now that I wrote half your names out. All right. Send on the motion to send to finance with a copy to the assessor's office. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, 60 is filed by Counselor Bacon. Ordered that any senior completing hours to be eligible for tax work-off have their taxes reduced by half the value in the third quarter and half in the fourth quarter. Some taxpayers have quarterly bills less than $1,000 and potentially risk losing the full work-off benefit when it is all paid in the fourth quarter.
I'm not sure where this needs to go. It might be ordinance, though. Is it in our ordinances, Brenna?
Copy to
Okay.
assessor, though, right?
Yeah, with probably a copy to the assessor
And
and
the tax
collector.
Yep, tax collector.
So send to ordinance with a copy to
Assessor.
the assessor and the tax collector.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Anyone else? All right, all those in favor?
You can add me.
Aye.
Aye.
Anderson? Any opposed? Okay, so moved. We did 61. 62 was filed by Counselor Bacon, ordered that the installation of speed humps on Upland requested by residents in 2021 and approved as warranted by the city engineer, move to the next step of installing the temporary speed humps. The installation of the temporary speed humps have been delayed for over 3 years.
So I'd like to receive and adopt and send this to DPW. And I
Second.
would also put this order out as a word of caution to any city councilors seeking speed humps for any of their residents. It is
Thank
a
you.
very long,
Process.
slow
Process.
So
All right, so send to,
receive,
adopt, and send to DPW, city engineer. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No late files tonight.
Motion to
Yay.
adjourn.
Good job, team.
All those in
Second.
favor?
Aye.
So moved.